Today we're taking a first look at Ishod Wairs' second pro model shoe with Nike SB, the Ishod Air Max. Ishod is a massive fan of basketball, and this shoe is heavily inspired by 90s era basketball shoes. At first glance, this shoe doesn't exactly look like a traditional skate shoe, but the technology in this has everything that a skateboarder needs on and off their board. So it's a mid-cut shoe, there's dual layer rubber and suede on the side for durability, herringbone tread at the sole for extra grip, and the Air Max unit at the heel for extra comfort and heel support. There are tongue straps and a mid-foot lockdown panel inside to keep your foot snug in the shoe, with the lockdown panel leading to the lace loops here. And the position of the lace loops here is going to protect you from ripping your shoelaces. There are breathable mesh panels on either side of the shoe for plenty of ventilation, and a loop on the heel to help you get your shoe on easier. Now let's look at the insole. This is a thicker insole than he had in his first pro model shoe, and it has the Air Max unit at the back here. So this is going to create a lot of heel support and impact protection, but the way the herringbone tread is positioned on the bottom of the sole, you're still going to have a lot of board feel with this shoe. Now there is a lot of Ishod, Nike SB and Air Max branding all over this shoe, but it's quite subtle and it looks super clean. And this colorway looks sick with the holographic swoosh on the side. So it definitely has everything that a skateboarder needs, even though it doesn't look like your traditional skate shoe. And I've already tried these on and they're a lot lighter and more comfortable than I expected. And they fit true to size. That being said, let's get a little skate in here to see how they feel on the board. I'll give you guys my first impressions and then we'll get further into the session and put these through a few tests. This shoe is actually feeling so sick and skating so well. When you look at it, it's a bit deceiving. It looks like it would be a thicker, kind of bigger, bulky shoe, but it's so light, it's so comfortable, and there's so much board feel already. The flip tricks are feeling really well, especially those nollie heels. The board feels amazing, and they're so comfortable so far. If you guys ever skated his first model shoe, it was really narrow across this part of your foot. But with these ones, they're so roomy inside, and it's not squishing your foot at all. I'm actually so surprised with how comfortable these are and how well they're skating so far. So let's get back into the session, do a bit more flip tricks, get some rails and ledges going. Then I'll show you guys how they're looking after a full session. So I didn't get to skate as much as I wanted to today. It's just so damn hot out here. But for the skate session I did have, I can safely say these shoes skate so well and they're so comfortable. Straight off the bat, there was no wear-in period at all. They didn't take any time at all. They just felt like they were already good to go. There were no hot spots at all, any tight points, there was nothing, no uncomfortable points at all. I had these on for 5 hours just now and I didn't feel any discomfort in my whole entire foot anywhere. As for the performance of the shoe, these skated so well. Straight away, the board feel was great. It's really flexible here, so the shoe kind of just molds to the position of your foot, and the flick on these shoes were amazing. This big rubber panel here and then this side panel here, the nollie heels are working so well, and all of the flip tricks just felt really good in this shoe. So they're not too worn out after about a 5-hour skate session either. There's not much wear and tear that is notable besides the rubber being worn out, but that's the wear and tear that you get on any shoe. There's no significant damage after a 5-hour skate. As hot as it was out here too, these were super breathable with the mesh panels on either side. It didn't feel like my feet were getting like super sticky and sweaty in this shoe. So overall, they just felt amazing. Super comfortable, so they'll be good off your board, but then it's got everything you need to make a great skate shoe as well. So Ishod being one of the best skaters on the planet, with Nike SB being one of the biggest skate shoe companies in the world, they've come together and really nailed this shoe. They've made a really good skate shoe. And I ended up liking these shoes way more than I expected. So these have just been released. You can cop these from the link in our description below or head to your local Fast Time store. But you guys are gonna love these, whether it's just to wear every day or to skate them.